Okay, how light is this? It's okay. Let's do that. Cool. All right, it's time to get the chicken pie in the slow cooker. Happy Thursday, everybody. Okay, so I have my frozen chicken breast. I'm just going to release the vacuum seal. And I have the sauce. I need to make sure I get all this yummy sauce in here. Okay. This yummy sauce. Okay. And now for the chicken breast. All right. Okay. So now dinner is almost done. There we go. I'm going to set it on the slow cooker. I'm going to put it on medium high because I noticed that somebody decided to have the leftover fajitas last night as opposed to something else. So he needs that for lunch today. So it's got to get done. All right. So Thursday, today is errand day for some of us. So we really want to make sure that we take where we need to go, what we need to get there. So obviously the groceries, I don't want you to rewrite your grocery list. But if you have to stop at Menards or Home Depot for light bulbs, right, Menards light bulbs. If we need to stop at Walmart for something other than groceries, maybe shorts, write it down. So that way you know what you're getting, where you're getting it, and all that wonderful things. You also want to clean out your car today. You want to go through your purse. You want to get the trash out of the car. You want to make sure the car is filled up with gas. And since we're getting the car filled up with gas, you also want to check the oil. You want to check the fluids. You want to check the tires. All that wonderful, good stuff. The chip bags are attacking me. Okay. So, let's get going. Your AM planning, get out your planner, and here we go. What are your 3 goals today? Mine are make simple syrup, and baking. And yeah, I'm going to be able to bake today. I'm very excited, so I'm going to get that going. probably as soon as Giuseppe leaves today. So, there we go. I like that one better. Okay. Gotta write down. I had a last minute change, so I want to get that in. All right, which goes with my appointments. So last minute change is in. Everything else, I'm still waiting to hear back from another client if she's going to be able to go today. But other than that, I know what my appointments are. I know when Giuseppe is getting picked up. Don't so much know when he's getting back, but I know what dinner is. It's already going. For those of us that work all day, one form or another, when we get home and energy then is like waning, like really, really bad, slow cookers are great meals. Even making the stuff ahead and then warming it back up are great meals, to where you don't have to use those last little bits of energy to cook and then clean up, right? So, you can make your meal if it's something that you can't prep ahead of time, and then heat it back up. Or get it to the point of where all you have to do is throw it in the oven or throw it on the stove or whatever. And then all those prep dishes are done ahead of time and everything like that. So you're not saving the most amount of work for when you have the least amount of energy. Very important. We want to keep track of those teaspoons of energy. All right. Okay. So I know what's for dinner. Do you know what's for dinner? Do you need to pick anything up? Well, we're on errand day today. Pick it up. What needs to get prepped? And then let's make dinner tonight. Okay. And of course, I already talked about the appointments. Let's get into self-care. Okay. Did we get up, get dressed to shoes, hair, and face? Done. What is our plan to make sure we eat all our meals, drink all our water, take all our meds? Meds can be set out by the meals. Meds can be in those cute little containers to let us know when to take them. Meds can have a reminder on our phone. Water comes before the lovely stuff that we love that gives us the energy, be it a pop, be it a tea, be it coffee, be it a smoothie. Water comes before that. Okay? And then tonight, we finish the day off with water. Loving movement. Oh, I think I'm going to go for a nice walk today with the way the temperature is and the weather. I think I'm going to go for a nice walk. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Pamper yourself. I'm going to be able to read in between clients, and when Gisette gets home, it's going to be real nice. All right. Weekly home blessing. We're on to cleaning. Remember, this is the only stuff I want you doing because we're trying to achieve that balance. So, weekly home blessing hour. If you do it throughout the week, is it done yet? If you do one item each day of the week, don't forget to do your 8 minutes. Make the bed, preferably with nobody in it. You know the drill. Mine gets done about noon. So it doesn't matter when it gets made. Just make it. Swish and swipe. 2 minutes. Don't make it harder than what it is. And you will definitely feel better about your bathroom. Laundry, 1 full cycle, sort, wash, dry, fold, put away. This is our habit of the month. I really hope that you're starting to make it that habit and get into, when things need to go in. I have a load I need to fold and put away this morning. Okay. Hot spots, 3 of them, 2 minutes each. Don't skip them. Room rescues, 3 of them, 5 minutes each. Don't skip them. These are the ones that probably get skipped a majority of the time. But when we look at everything else that we're doing, right? The swish and swipe, laundry, making the bed, even getting dressed, everything is about 2 to 5 minutes. So it's not really a lot longer than what you're already working. Room rescues, 5 minutes, 3 of them, plus 1 for the kids. Please don't skip these. These are what keep your home up to where you're not losing your weekends. We don't want to lose our weekends. Okay, mission for today. I think I need to start writing them at the top of each page. Today you're going to go through and you're going to toss your old cosmetics and perfumes. And you're going to do another 27 fling of put away. Now with the 27 fling put away, make sure to set your timer for 15 minutes or 10 or 7.5 or 5 or 2. Start working. If the timer goes off before you're done, you're done. Okay? So use that. Or instead of doing your cosmetics, perfumes, and the 27 fling put away in our most needed love room, you could just declutter for 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever you have time and energy for. Okay, about the makeup. There are plenty of sites out there that tell you how long you should keep your makeup. Mascara is like 1 month. Eyeliner and stuff is like 3 months. I think eyeshadow can last like 6. Stuff for the face is like a year. When you get them, stick the date on them. Either the date you started using them or the date they gotta go. And if you know that this is then a color that you love and you don't want to get rid of it, go buy yourself a backup. So that way when the time switches, and we may be sitting here saying, this is a waste of money. Makeup's expensive. Makeup is very expensive. So I have 2 schools of thought on this. One, you can buy cheaper makeup. Doesn't usually go on as well. Or you can realize that you're doing it for your health. And if you want to wear the makeup, that's the price we got to pay. Okay? So you can either wear the cheaper stuff or you can suck it up and buy the replacements when you need them. The last thing you want to get is an infection in your eye. And please never, ever, 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 ever share your makeup. Don't. Also, don't forget to clean your makeup brushes. I've seen people suggest you clean them after every single application. I still go by once a week. So I clean my makeup brushes. That is part of my tie-up loose ends. So, okay. That's all our prep for the day. What are you guys doing to go off of my rant yesterday? Yeah, I know. Not the Jaws part, okay? The green part, the conserving water, the using a reusable water bottle, all that stuff. Watching food waste. How does that work in here? One of the biggest things that I was taught by my grandmothers and my mother was that it is the woman's job, now obviously school of thought on this has changed, to make sure that they weren't wasting You saved as many pennies as you could. You took shortcuts everywhere you could. So that way you were saving money. I understand. Different frame of mind way back then. But why should it be? They used the reusable milk containers, right? They got them delivered every day by the milkman, and then the milkman took them away. That's great. Instead of throwing out plastic every single day. Now, granted, we don't have that service anymore. But that's where not having the single-use bottles comes into play. Not to mention it will save you money, because buying a bottle once and then filling it up with water is way cheaper than going and buying a bottle of water every single time you want a bottle of water, unless, of course, living circumstances dictate otherwise. So do what you can to conserve the resources that we have, because that is our job, and it goes into our home. So I wanted to let you know how that all ties into what I'm doing here. We have our favorite water bottles. I have my Soda Stream, so we don't go and buy soda anymore. We have, I make most of our sauces, and so we have mason jars for holding on to them. Cleaning products, I reuse all the bottles when I make the stuff. So, and I'm making most of my cleaning, all of my cleaning supplies except for scrubbing bubbles. And if I could figure out a way to make that, I would too. That way, my impact is not as great, because above all, the earth is our home. We got to take care of it. So, all right. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you tonight. When that comes out, I will try to remember to get a post up on Instagram so that way you can see it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.